And hello and good morning and welcome to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. First day baseball as the Comets take on the Tacoma Rainiers, Tacoma is 9-7. The Comets are 8-8. Going to be a fun game here today in this contest. Dalton Rushing going to be the switch hitter. If you look at that low lineups for both teams.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Oklahoma City Comets.
As the Comets are ready to get to work.
Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
Yep, getting ready to start today's game.
Just about ready to roll.
Landon Knack, the starter for the Comets.
A lot of that strikeout ability comes from his excellent fastball. He spots it well around the zone, and when it's got some late life going, he can really pile up the punch-outs. He'll have to work to limit the pitch count, though, since strikeout pitchers aren't always the most efficient. At the plate, Jack Lopez.
Jack Lopez, 186 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. He's batting right. Knack's first pitch of the day is called for a strike, and we're underway here at 11:05. Next pitch.
Fouled off down the right
out of the way. It is a beautiful day here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, as that is not the one I was looking for. It is 75 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds blowing from left to right at 11 miles an hour. We have Ed Drummond, Clyde Washington, Earl Hendricks, and Woody Keller, your umpires for this afternoon's game. Next pitch for Knack. That's fouled away.
Two-strike offering, another coming up.
Next pitch for Knack. That's fouled away. Last night, the Rainiers, 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. The Comets, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. As that's called for strike 3 on a slider. What a way to begin off today's games.
Cade Marlowe now at the plate.
Went away for Cade Marlowe.
Recently, chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Down low, ball 1. 286 average, 1 homer, 9 RBIs, batting left. Extended his hitting streak last night.
There's a strike.
That's called for a strike. No score, just underway here in the top of the first today.
This one in the air to right.
Right field, Noel's under it, will make the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44.
Base is empty with 2 out. Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez. 105 average, no homers, and 3 RBIs. First pitch for Knack. Fouled away. Strike 1. See if Knack can get something going here in the first. Next pitch. Check swing. He didn't go to what? It was held up. I'll talk about the jerseys in just a second. Next pitch. Down low. Comets in their home whites today. Comets across the front in blue script with navy outline. With the comment underneath with the shooting stars, that's a fly ball, deep right field. It goes off the foul pole and gone for a home run for Rowdy Tellez. First home run of the day, and they pick up right where they left off. It's a 1-0 lead for the Rainiers. As the comment, by the way, underneath the logo on the front, red numbers on the front left, blue numbers on the back, white pants.
Like it had the distance, but the question was whether it would stay fair or if he was out too far in front. Once it bonked off the foul pole, we had our answer, and he got to jog around the bases. The batter now
1-0 as that's outside.
Misses away.
313 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs, 2018 All-Star for Mitch Haniger. One nothing lead in favor of the Rainiers, as that's called for a strike. Blue hats and brims, OKC in diagonal letters with the Comets shooting across the K on the front.
Next one's popped
as that's popped up to right field. Newell's under it to end the inning. But the home run for Rowdy Tellez
start as they pick up a run on the solo shot. It's now
is 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Not the start to the series the Oklahoma City Comets were hoping for.
Starter, Reed Van Scooter. Keep an eye on this as the game goes on.
He's 0-1.
Just to choose from, and that can really keep hitters off balance. I'm interested to see whether he's commanding all of those pitches.
Justin Dean, 286 average, no homers and RBIs.
That could go a long way towards determining how much success he has.
Did not play last night.
Justin Dean, the leadoff
as that's outside. He had three doubles so far. We'll figure out what his stats were on Sunday in Round Rock. That was his last game. That was Sunday. That's called for a strike.
1-1.
Van Scooter and the Rainiers in their gray jerseys. Tacoma across the front in Navy scripted letters as here's the liner to right field. That's diving, but can't make the catch. That's a base hit. Tacoma across the front in Navy scripted letters. Uh-oh. Okay, Marlowe may be out of the game. Oh, no. That's not good for the Rainiers.
Miles Mastrobuoni coming into the game now.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
So digging in, Austin Gauthier.
Navy numbers on the back, gray pants, navy hats and brims with a red R on the front.
Rolls away a little bit.
Not the way you want to start off the game for the Rainiers on defensively, getting hurt. 294 for Austin Gauthier, 1 homer, 2 RBIs.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Mr. Dean did not play last night. He played on Sunday.
Ball 2.
I can actually look up his stats here. If it'll let me. There's a liner, base hit.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Back-to-back base hits. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Now, David Bodie, making a lot of contact recently, can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
It's called for a strike.
They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate.
Justin Dean, if I look at the score deal, he was 0 for 4 with a
right there.
0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts and a walk on Sunday against Round Rock. To answer your question there. Didn't play yesterday, so he was 0 for 3 with a walk and a strike and 3 strikeouts on Sundays.
Just missed.
Ryan Ward on deck to answer everybody's questions. So he did not play yesterday.
That one fouled off.
Hopefully Hunter Fiducia will have a chance to play his first home game with the Comets. That's called out on strike 3, 1 away in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
and 2 on.
I'll bring up Ryan Ward.
Ryan Ward.
Ball 1.
288 average, 2 homers, 9 RBIs, batting left.
Lifted in the air.
There's a fly ball to right field. Going to be caught.
And there are 2 down.
There's 2 away, and the runner will not advance to third.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Digging in for the Comets, Eddie Rosario.
Oh, first strike. Comets need to get some runs here in the first.
And he takes a
Called for a strike.
Nice execution in this AB with 2 on. Working the corners well, not putting the ball in a location where the batter can
Rainiers
do
trying to
damage.
take 2 games of the 6-game set between them and the Comets.
Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt.
Throw to first in time to end the inning.
So they strand
No runs, 2 hits, 2 left.
Tacoma with the lead, 1-0.
1-0 Tacoma as we head the second.
Today's action comes to you courtesy of AC Hines Architecture. The only firm in the area certified to build
One homer, 2 RBIs. He's batting right. Knack looking to bounce back after giving up a home run. His home run
that front door
is ball 1.
backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. 1-0 pitch.
1-0.
Pops it up to the right side of the infield.
Popped up.
Makes the call and the grab. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. And now, Ryland Thomas. First pitch, and it just misses. Foul ball there.
One nothing Rainiers here in the second.
One and two. Here's the pitch.
Next pitch, way inside, 2-2.
He's shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. And he grounds it to the right
Ground
side,
ball.
and that's just foul. Two now. Swings through.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the second
On the
out.
top of the second.
Batting seven, the shortstop.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. This one
There's
in
a
the air,
pop
center
up.
field, Dean.
Under it, we'll make
And
the
that's the end of the
catch.
inning.
Rainiers down in order.
We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Rainiers out front.
Bottom of the
1-0.
second, 1-0 Rainiers.
Ready to go for the
Leading
last half of
off,
the inning.
the
Coming up to
second
the dish
baseman,
for
Alex.
Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland.
Freeland.
Ben Scooter, a 6-foot lefty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
Ball 1.
a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Check swing for a strike.
First, no swing. Clyde Washington with the call.
So here's the question, Washington. Excuse me.
Missed inside.
That's
with the
outside.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
That's a ball 4 First walk for the Rainiers today.
The designated hitter.
Next up for the Comets, Aaron Broncho.
Aaron Broncho. Bat switch hitter batting right.
Ball, that's out.
It's outside. 333 average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Really struggled last night.
And the slider just misses. Good job to let the low one go there. And now the 2-0. Fouled off left side. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the second inning.
1-0 Oakland trail. 1-0 Rainiers. That's outside.
What a take.
Chris Newell's on deck.
Fouled off again, still 3-2. Now the payoff pitch. That one smashed to left field.
Fine. Left field. That's caught. One away in the second.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Chris Newell.
So up next, Chris Newell. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner.
Ball 1.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at first, 1 away.
Sorry about that. This pitch. That's outside. 163 average, no homers, 2 RBIs for Newell.
Two 2-1 pitch coming.
That is fouled away. He almost got a hit last night, but just the defense for the Rainiers did a good job. That's called for strike 3.
From the batter.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Dalton Rushing, getting ready to hit.
Rushing.
Dalton rushing up.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
264 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Batting left.
Out towards left center.
There's the fly ball to left field. Move. We'll make the catch to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the third. 1-0 Rainiers. Last time the Comets lost back to back, it was
Taylor.
And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach.
Comets lost back-to-back games.
That one finds the zone. Not only does he have excellent
It would be
speed, but it's the effort that
first time since Sugarland it's happened.
Benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Right down the chute.
Inside, ball 1.
Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next up for the Rainiers, Ben Williamson.
Ben Williamson is up.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. Out to short.
Gauthier's got it. Throw the first, 2 away.
First 2 batters gone in the top of the third.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Jack.
We head back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jack Lopez. Went down on strikes the first time through. Swings.
There's a fly ball. Left field. It's over the wall. For the second is not in time, and it's a double.
That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing.
Just hasn't been. Just don't know what's going on.
Now it's the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. Came into the game on defense. First trip to the plate here. And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Lopez on at second with 2 away. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch.
1-0 Rainiers. They're in the third inning.
It's 2-2.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will end the inning. 1, 2, 3. Go the Rainiers. We go to the bottom of the third. No runs ahead and a runner left. Bottom of the third. 1-0 Rainiers.
1-0. As we go to the last of the third, stepping in, Justin Dean.
Justin Dean is up.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts on Sunday, as I mentioned. That was his last game. That was on Sunday.
He hits a fly to center.
That's a fly ball to center field.
1 up, 1 down.
1 up, 1 down in the third.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Austin Gauthier.
For 1 with a single so far.
First pitch.
Grounds it to short.
Ground ball. Over the first for the second out. Now bring up David Bodie, 2 for 5 in the series. First pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball up high for strike 1.
To chase up the ladder even higher after that swing.
Next pitch.
Saw that. We'll see how he adapts.
That's fouled away. Bounces off the roof of the stadium.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Pitch misses there.
Way outside for ball 1.
2 strikes the count.
Swings and flares it.
Blooper cannot make the catch. And that's a base hit.
I was just saying good things happen when you think up the middle, and that's a great example there. Even with softer contact, those can.
Ryan Ward flew out his first time up, batting left.
Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward, 2 for 4 in the game last night. Fly ball, right
field. Caught. Now in the inning, no runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the fourth. Rainiers lead at 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Rainiers. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Comets. Dean Evolves here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. And that's going to be a base hit. So forget what I said about the 2 hits. It's now 3 hits for the Rainiers.
What a great
Don't listen to me.
Really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line, didn't overdo
Mitch
it.
Haniger.
Kept it fair for a knock.
First pitch,
Haniger
called
batting for the
strike.
second time, and that's strike 1.
Flew out his first time up. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Down low for strike 2.
And the count 1-2.
That's high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch.
Up the middle, Gauthier. There's 1, and that's 2. That's a very
6-4-3 double play.
The bag at second. He makes the barehand play look very easy.
That was a beautiful
play, not necessarily flashy play, but he had both right there.
Look at that. Does that trickster touch the bag at second, throws it to first, gets it in time for a double play. Pop out his first time up for Harry Ford.
That one pushed foul.
Ooh, fouled away.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. This one the other way. Makes the grab.
Catch. 1, 2, 3. No runs a hit for the one hit. Nothing for the Rainiers. That's it. Bottom of the 4th. Rainiers 1.
Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
For Eddie Rosario. Swinging a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's the defense for the Rainiers as the shift is taking place. And that's popped up. Young is under it. Will make the catch, and there's one away in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Alex Freeland. Walked his first time up. So we're going to miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch.
And that one fouled off.
48 pitches for Reed Van Scooter today.
In the air to left.
Left field. Is it going to get caught? It is going to get caught.
And now, Aaron Bracho, looking for better results than last night, an 0-for-4 line in the loss. It's been a good outing so far.
Yeah, the Comets, however, have been struggling.
But he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. This one to right.
Fly ball to right field. This could be a base hit. Bounces off the run.
Here comes the throw. And now the
not going to be in time. Oh, they needed that.
A hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. And now the right fielder, Chris Newell. First at bat was a strikeout.
That's outside. Now see if the Comets can get a run on the board here in the 4th.
That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. The 2-0.
Strike 1.
Bracho standing at second, 2 out.
Yeah, we're going to need the ABS challenge system.
Inside, just missed.
Side ball 3 as Dalton Rushing on deck.
Get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Outside corner.
Side down low ball. First strike. Full count.
And ball 4.
There's ball 4. Second walk for the pitching staff of the Rainiers today.
Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Hitting at the bottom of the order. Not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. The 0-1 offering. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 0-2
the count. And Scooter's next pitch.
Ball.
This one's in the dirt. No advance on the base.
No advance.
Behind the dish. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, 2-2. That was outside. Next pitch.
And that one is foul. We'll try
Fouled
again.
away. We'll try again.
The 2-2.
Next pitch.
That's towards center.
Here's the fly ball to center
This one pretty
field.
far back.
Going back to the wall. We'll make the catch now in the inning. No runs to
2
hit.
runners left stranded. They're
No
trailing
runs
here,
ahead
1-0.
and then 2 left. We go to the 5th. It is 1-0 Rainiers.
On to the next
Leading
inning.
off
Here's
for
the left
Tacoma,
fielder,
the left
Rylan
fielder,
Thomas.
Rylan Thomas.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Yep. Out of play.
Dash down the right side, but foul. And here's the 0-2.
Next pitch.
That's a strikeout looking.
It's called for a strike.
Leadoff batter retired in their
1 away in the 5th.
3 straight fastballs, and he gets
The
caught
batter,
looking
the
at the third
shortstop,
one. Pretty quick
Cole
AB.
Young.
And now the shortstop,
Cole Young.
Young.
Nope. Ball 1.
All 1.
Fastball for a strike.
Let's go for a
One away, the base is empty.
It's fouled away. 51 pitches for Landon Knack today. Here's his 52nd.
Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right.
Yep, fouled away.
1-2 now.
That's a ball.
Next pitch.
Popped up.
Popped up.
Gauthier.
Gauthier's under it. We'll make the catch for
2
the
down.
second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Samad.
Here's Samad Taylor.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now the center fielder, Samad Taylor. Struck out swinging the first time. Taylor stands at 5 feet 8 inches,
Yep,
26
1-1.
years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Here comes the 1-0.
Yep.
2 outs, base is empty.
Yep, 2 outs, base is empty.
Line drive, base
Line
hit.
drive base hit for the Rainiers.
That keeps the inning going.
First hit since they hit the home run.
The third baseman.
Had a couple of other chances, but just
Here
can't
is
score.
Ben Williamson.
As they'll bring up
Rounded
Ben
out the
Williamson.
first time around.
Grounded his first time up. That's outside for ball 1.
That's out.
Taylor leads off of first with 2 away.
Yep, 2 away. Next pitch.
That one fouled
Fouled
off, 2-2
away.
now. Punches that one away with 2 strikes.
That's fouled away.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Halfway through, 1-0.
1-0.
Yep, 1-0. I'll bring up Justin Dean, single in the first ground out of the flew out in the third.
The Comets batting.
Excuse me.
Swing and a
miss way up high.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Josh Fleming, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fujinami also getting ready.
We don't have anything warming up. We'll have Dustin May warming up for the Comets bullpen.
The 0-1 from the lefty. Swing and a miss. Nice
Nice strike 2.
Way too jumpy early in this AB. That's how you put yourself in a hole. Swings and misses.
Strike 3.
And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. And
Austin Gauthier 1 for 2 today.
He swings and fouls one off.
Next pitch. Ooh, I thought that was going to be ball 1, but that would be strike 2, excuse me. Next pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Collects, fires to first.
He's out.
2 away now after the drop
Now
third
batting.
strike.
Third baseman.
Digging in for the Comets, David Bodie.
David Bodie. First pitch for Van Scooter. Here's a fly ball to deep right field. This ball is gone. There's the home run we needed. David Bodie gets his 4th home run. We are tied at 1. About time Oklahoma City got something going here in the 5th.
It looked like he was beat on that swing, definitely behind on that pitch, but he got the bat head there in time to make solid contact, and he was just early enough to keep it fair for an opposite field ding.
That was a good one. First pitch for Ryan Ward.
Coming up to the dish,
That's outside.
Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward.
2 flyouts here tonight.
Left-hander, the 1-0. Foul ball there. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out to left field.
Left field. That's going to be caught to end the inning. But the Comets home run for David Bodie.
All square now at 1-1.
Yep, as you look at the fast tracker, it just curves fair, bounces on the berm, and that's
6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jack Lopez.
Landon Knack may end up figuring a no decision pending what happens.
The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. And it's
Swing and a miss.
Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat.
Landon Knack could figure a no decision.
And that falls for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
He's got him. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep.
Struck out his first time up.
Not enough of it for the hit to the opposite field.
Comets tied up 1-1 with the Rainiers. That's called for a strike. Comets trying to avoid the first 2 losses of a series. They've lost the last 2 in the series, but they've never have lost the first 2 games of any series. Next pitch. Out of the way.
That one missed.
Outside.
Slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Out to center.
Dean's going to be under it.
And there's one away.
the first baseman, number
So
44.
up next, Rowdy Tellez. He's already homered in this ball game. Swinging a
That's a fly ball to left field. Dean is going back at the wall, makes the catch.
Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Digging in for the Rainiers.
That's for a strike.
This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. There's a strike.
Out for a strike.
Ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now.
Next pitch.
That one misses.
Outside.
1-2. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves.
That's fouled away.
Tempting. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swings
and a miss, strike 3, that one in the inning.
Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. They get a leadoff single, but leave the runner stranded.
There runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the inning.
Slots due up. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back now
Tacoma.
for the bottom of the 6th,
Number
and there's a new
61.
pitcher on
Josh
the mound.
Fleming.
Josh Fleming. And with a lefty at the dish, this could be a
Leading
tall
off,
task
the
for the
left
new arm.
fielder,
Allowing a
Eddie.
batting average of
Fleming
over
pitched
3.
last night. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Action in the bullpen. Trevor Gott appears to be getting loose. Danner getting cranked up as well.
I'll probably start warming up Dustin May for too long.
Swing and a miss for the
Miss, strike
strikeout.
3.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the
One away in the
6th.
6th. Dustin May will be scheduled to pitch. Nick Frosso's warming up in the bullpen, or stretching in the bullpen. It's called for a strike. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts for Freeland last night. Next pitch.
Swing
That's
and
fouled
foul.
away.
That's out of play. On the ground to third, Williamson. Tosses to first. Now 2 away.
2 away.
Now batting, the
Aaron
designated
Broncho.
hitter.
Broncho.
Broncho.
Next pitch.
Turned on, but foul wide of
Fouled
third.
away.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Swings through it.
That's for
sinking
strike
fastball
2.
is really hittable
ball,
out
2
of the
strikes.
hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat.
Fouled away.
Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Next pitch.
Strikeout swing.
Miss, strike 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Comets.
1, 2, 3.
Go to the
6
7th.
full innings. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Dustin May.
Dustin
Has some
May.
nasty breaking stuff. Coming up to the dish for
Harry Ford is up.
Harry Ford.
First pitch.
Fly ball, very
Ball deep right field. Newell going back to the wall, and this ball is gone.
Field wall.
Home run for Harry Ford, his second.
Is hushed. second of the year.
And it's 2-1 Rainiers.
Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Rylan Thomas, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
It's called for a strike. Comets have not had a lead in any here in this series. They need to get something.
Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Got to protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual.
They missed strike 3.
Got the strikeout. And that's the
We're away in the 7th.
After giving up the home run. Cole Young now at the plate. And immediately fires
Called for a strike.
0-1.
Down 0-2, swings
They missed strike 2.
Catch up to the heat. That just
Hello,
misses,
ball 1.
and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Struck out looking for the
Called for a strike.
Back-to-back Ks. And the next batter, Simon Taylor.
There's a fly ball. Left field. Rosario is back under it. Will make the catch. Oh, in the inning. But Harry Ford solo shot.
A rather unlikely power source. And the home team's down a run.
2-1 Rainiers as we hit the stretch and sing in Oklahoma.
Pitching for
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Gott. Charged with hanging on to this lead. Well, it's a 1. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter.
John Rhodes.
Big spot here.
John Rhodes is coming in.
Hit hard, that gets
Ground ball, base hit.
The tying run is aboard. Not easy for a pinch hitter to come in cold and make a big impact. He showed he's built for moments like this right there.
And we're going to... And that'll be it for Dalton rushing.
Nice job. Next to hit, Dalton
Here
rushing.
comes Hunter Fiducia, 500 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs, batting left. Gott's first pitch.
Swing and a miss.
A miss, strike 1.
0-1 the count.
Oklahoma City with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, great stop. Swings to second. They get 2.
First,
Always
2
love a double
away.
play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned.
Justin Dean, but he'll go ahead and be subbed out for Josue de Paula.
3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely
For
want to
313 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs for Josue de Paula.
And a big
Swing and miss.
0-1.
home team down by 1.
You
You're in the
gotta
bottom
get a
of the
run
7th, just
here.
past the stretch. That one misses,
Whoa.
and the count is 1-1. That'll back him up a bit.
Next pitch for Gott.
Swing and a miss.
Don't know why you swung at
1
that.
ball, 2 strikes.
Time called for.
Time is called before the 1-2 pitch.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got the hitter swinging for
I missed
the
strike
strikeout.
3.
And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning.
1, 2, 3, go the Comets. We go to the 8th.
Have the edge.
2-1.
Staying in the game on defense. Number 5, the new right fielder after entering as a
Alright.
pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Hunter Fiducia taking over behind the plate.
67, Hunter Fiducia.
Also entering the game, Josue De
Now in
Paula,
center
now
field,
patrolling center
number
field.
95, Josue De Paula.
Well, it's a one-run ball game. Here's the third base.
Now playing
Ben
third
Williamson.
base. Number 47.
May stands at
Cody.
6'6",
Cody.
180 pounds. And he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
Time is called. First mound visit for the Comets. First mound visit for the Comets today. Next pitch for May.
Swing and a miss. Looked
Swing and a miss,
balanced
strike
that
2.
time. That's not one of the best swings you'll ever see. Got jammed badly.
That's popped up. Fiducia's under it.
And there's
That's one away in the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jack.
Here's the
Lopez.
second baseman,
Jack Lopez. Now,
Swings and hammers one right field.
no doubt that is gone. Home run for Jack Lopez is second, 3-1.
That's home run number 3 for him in this ball game. They've certainly got the power bats booming here. That's a good job.
That'll be it for Dustin May. That will be it for Dustin May. I'm sorry, that will be it for him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Dustin May is done. And as the starter heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
And we'll bring up Jackson Harris, as he will be on the line for the loss.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to
Jackson.
the southpaw, Jackson Ferris.
Ferris.
This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches.
Wants to get a lighter load. This is his first appearance for OKC. He was with AA Tulsa. He took the loss in his last start against Northwest Arkansas. This is his first one out of the bullpen. Currently 0-2. Of course, he'll be sent down to AA Tulsa. Of course, he made his start. And he's all set to go. Miles Mastrobonis will greet him.
Now up, Miles Mastrobuoni.
That's called for a strike. Pitch.
Swings and
That's
pulls it
ground
foul to
away.
the right side. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Out of the way.
Pitchers softened him up with a couple of changeups. Might be time to go to the heater. This to third.
Over the first.
Whips it to first in
2
time.
away.
2 down.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy
Back in the first inning, he
Tellez.
delivered a solo shot that I'm sure he's looking to build on here. Fly ball, left field. Rosario. And that's the end of the inning.
Yep.
But add on one more.
But Lopez's home run.
Stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yep. Dustin May's on the line for the loss the way it's looking.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom.
Austin Guthier is up 1 for 3 today.
This lead.
Keegan Danner.
Sliced down the right side. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Chance to refocus now as he asks for time.
9,697 here today.
Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Late with the swing there. Behind on that swing.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive. Pulls it in.
Caught.
One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit.
I'm gonna strike
Sometimes
1.
That's how it goes. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Hot shot to third. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
2 away.
Pitches, a quick out. That'll work. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. 0 for 3. He's flown out 3 times. Ground ball to first.
It'll be a ground ball, and the Comets are down in order.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. The Rainiers out in front, 3-1. We're back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th inning in this one. Digging in for the Rainiers, Mitch Haniger. Swing and a
Fouled
foul straight
away.
back. Grounder left side to first.
That'll be
And
over.
the leadoff
1
batter
away.
set down here in the 9th.
Now we'll go ahead and bring in Tony Gonsolin.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Pitching.
So they turn things over to the
Tony
righty, Tony Gonsolin.
Gonsolin.
He eased into the game here with the bases empty. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider.
Next pitch for Tony
He sometimes
Gonsolin.
goes to the curveball. Tried to
Strike
check the
1.
swing, now an appeal to first. Went around according to Clyde Washington. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Fly ball out to right. And 2 away now.
2 away.
Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Rainiers, Ryland Thomas.
Swing a miss.
All ready for him in this one,
0-1.
but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Ground ball to second. Whips it to first.
Now in the inning.
Spare, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will lead things off.
2 retired for Tony Gonsolin.
Welcome back, and here comes the
Drew
closer,
Pomeranz.
Drew Pomeranz. Save opportunity right here. Digging in for the
I'll bring up
Comets,
Eddie Rosario.
Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time.
Ooh, that's
Swing
fault.
and a miss. Strike
0-1's
1.
the count.
Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. steps out for time behind 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a K.
Yep, strike
Leadoff
3.
hitter retired here in the ninth. Alex Freeland, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit.
Base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall.
First and digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Now the runner is on.
That was over in the blink of an eye. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear.
1 for 3 for Aaron Broncho tonight. Today.
This bat looms very large. Foul ball there. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. 1 out and a runner at second. Runner takes off for third. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Tying run waits at the plate. Runner going again. Got the swinging strikeout. Throw to third.
And that'll be game. Comets fall 3-1 as they couldn't get anything going.
Entire outstanding crew here at the show. I'm Ben Gelman.
No runs a hit, none left. Comets have now lost back-to-back home games for the first time. As Josh Fleming will get the win, Dustin May will suffer the loss. And Drew Pomeranz gets the save, and the Rainiers lead the series 2-0. Comets are below 500 for the first time since the opening weekend loss against Sugar Land. And we'll need to find some answers tomorrow. As there's the stats there. 2 runs, 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Dustin May. As Josh Fleming got the win, retired all 3 batters he faced in that contest. And now the Comets are scratching and trying to find some answers. Unfortunately, they're not finding it, so that's really a shame for them, if you ask me. So we'll see what happens tomorrow if they can try to avoid a 3rd consecutive loss against the Rainiers, which will take you through these scores around the rest of the International and the PCL. Toledo beat the I-Cubs 6-5. Cater Montero got the win, improves to 1-1. Andrew Caffin got his first save on the season. The loss to Jordan Wicks, he falls to 1-2. Jamari Jones, Akil Badu, Javier Baez, and Tehran Lazario had home runs for the Mud Hens. Christian Franklin, Owen Cassidy had home runs for the I-Cubs. B.J. Murray Jr. and Moses Bastero had RBIs for the I-Cubs in the contest. Norfolk beat Omaha 6-5. Matt Bowman got the win, improves to 1-0. Andrew Kitteridge got his 3rd save on the season. The loss went to Junior Fernandez. He's 0-2. Run score were Addison Barger's 3-run homer for the tie. Cree Williams had 2 RBIs along with Jackson Holiday. Nick Prado and Luca Tresh had RBIs for the Storm Chasers in the contest. St. Paul beat Indianapolis 3-2. Cody Funderpunk got his first win. He's 1-0. Michael Tompkins got his 4th save on the season. Peter Streletsky got the loss. He falls to 0-1, so a disappointing loss. RBIs for Anthony Petreo, Armando Alvarez, and Yasser Mercedes for the Saints of St. Paul. Josh Pakalos had the only home run for the Indians. Giovanni Bay had the RBI for Indianapolis in the contest. Rochester beat Worcester 5-2. Okay, Cavalli got the win, improves to 2-2. Zach Penroy got the loss. He falls to 1-3. Home RBIs for Cody Roser and Philip Sykes for the Red Sox. Drew Mellez had a 2-run homer for the Red Wings. Robert Hassel III, Andreas Caparado, and Caden Wallace RBIs for the Red Wings in the contest. Buffalo beat Syracuse 8-6 in the contest. Winning pitcher Eston Lucas, he got the win in person 2-0. Nick Sandlin got his second save on the season. The loss went to Reed Garrett. He falls to 0-1. RBIs for Jonathan Clash, Devontae Brown, Michael Stefanik, DeMario Palmagrani, and Josh Kazovich for the Bison. Kevin Parada had a 3-run homer for the Mets. Brent Beatty, Nick Madrigal, and Jose Azocar had RBIs for the Mets in the contest. Louisville beat Columbus 11-4. Winning pitcher went to Ian Gubart. He's 1-0. Daniel Espino, the loss falls to 2-1. Gavin Lux had a grand slam for the Bats. Former Dodger Edwin Rios, Austin Hendrick, Will Benson, and Novel Marti and Blake Dunn had RBIs for Louisville. Petey Halpin, Angel Martinez, George Valera, and Mikael Price with the RBIs for the Clippers in the contest. Charlotte beat Nashville 4-3. Winning pitcher was Wilkeman Gonzalez. He improves to 1-2. The loss went to Jacob Meskorowski. He falls to 1-2. James Karnachik got the save, his 8th on the season. RBIs for Jake Bowers, Jefferson Cuerno, and Vinny Caprera for the Sounds. Joey Gallo hit a grand slam for the Knights in the contest. Durham beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton 5-1. Winning pitcher went to Nathan Wiles. He improves to 2-1. The loss went to Clayton Beater. He falls to 2-1. Alex Fredo got his 6th save on the season. Elijah Dunham had the only home run for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Rail Riders. And then for the Durham Bulls was Braden Taylor, Dominic Keegan, Bobby Seymour, and Colton Ledbetter for Durham in the contest. Jumbo Shrimp of Jacksonville beat Memphis 3-1. Winning pitcher Connor Gillespie got his first win. He's 1-0. Xavier Curry got his 4th save on the season. Takoa Roby got the loss. He falls to 1-2. RBIs for Maximo Acosta, Javier Sinjona for the Jumbo Shrimp. RBI for Chase Davis for the Redbirds. Gwinnett shut out Lehigh Valley 7-0. Darius Vines got the win, improves to 2-1. Mick Abel got the loss. He falls to 2-2. Only runs scored. Garrett Cooper had the only 3-run homer for the Stripes. Brian De La Cruz, Luke Waldo, and Eddie Alvarez also had the only RBI scored for Gwinnett in the contest. Now to the PCL. Reno beat Round Rock 4-2. Tommy Henry got the win, improves to 2-0. Jack Leiter, the loss, he falls to 1-1. RBIs for Justin Foscue for the Express, the only RBIs for Round Rock. Alex Thomas had a 2-run homer for the Aces, and Ivan Melendez also 2 RBIs for Reno in the contest. Albuquerque beat El Paso 5-3. Carson Palmquist got the win, improves to 2-0. The loss went to Victor Lazagrardi. He falls to 0-2. The save to Diego Castillo, his 6th on the season. Ryan Wilson and Forrest Wall had the home runs for the Chihuahuas. Julio Carreras had a 2-run homer for the Isotopes. Jason Hura and Chris Bryant also RBIs for the Isotopes in the contest. Sugarland shut out Las Vegas 7-0. JP Prance got the win, improves to 2-1. Ryan Kusik got the loss. He falls to 0-1. The only run scored was Brendan Rogers. 2 home runs, which he had 5 RBIs for the Space Cowboys. Candy Corona and Quincy Hamilton also had RBIs for Sugarland in the contest. Salt Lake destroyed Sacramento 11-1. Dakota Hudson got the win in Prince of 2-1. Connor Brogdon got his first save on the season. Trevor McDonald got the loss. He falls to 1-2. Nico Cavadias and Christian Moore had home runs for the Nico had a grand slam. Christian Moore, a 3-run homer for the Bees. Tim Anderson and Tucker Flint, 2 RBIs for Salt Lake. Brett Ackerbuck had the only home run for the River Cats in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers sweep the Colorado Rockies by a score of 9-0. Roki Sakai got the win in Prince of 2-2. Austin Gumber, the loss, falls to 1-2. Only runs scored in the contest. Hai-Sung Kim had 2 RBIs. Will Smith had a 3-run homer for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, Tommy Edman, James Outman also RBIs for the Dodgers in the contest. Sakai had 2 hits, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts as he went the distance. Dodgers sweep the Rockies. They are off tomorrow before they head to the Texas Rangers on Friday. Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers taking on John Gray of the Rangers in that contest. Around the Dodgers minor league system, Double-A Tulsa, like Oklahoma City, lost at home today to the Wind Surge, 1-0. Ty Lattenberg got the win in Prince of 1-0. Jose Fernandez, the loss, falls to 1-1. Only run scored was a Tanner Schobel RBI for the Wind Surge. Angel had 4 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, figured in a no decision. River Ryan pitched well, but figured in a no decision as far as that is concerned in extras. Well, Oklahoma City's got to avoid a 3rd loss. They'll have to do that tomorrow when they face the Rainiers. It'll be a 7:05 first pitch. Emin Sheehan, who had to leave the El Paso game due to injury, but pitched very good in his last start against the Express. He will start for the Comets, 1-1 record, a 1.80 earned run average. Takes on Jackson Kowar of the Rainiers, who's also looking to bounce back after a difficult loss in his last start of the series, as far as that is concerned, as that is not the button I wanted. I just wanted you to cooperate with me. Yeah, so that will be fun. It will be a 7:05 first pitch. Gates open at 6. Tickets are available. Call 405-218-2150 or order online through OKCComets.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Mountain Drive. Our live coverage will begin at 6:50 p.m. with Comets on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. Today it was Tacoma 3 and the Oklahoma City Comets won. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Rainiers. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for OKC. Josh Fleming got the win in Prince of 3-0. The loss went to Dustin May. He falls to 1-1. With the win, the Rainiers have now won back-to-back games. They're 10-7. The Comets have now lost back-to-back home games. They're at 8-9. For our producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back at our 1340 studios today, I'm Dee DeVoe saying good afternoon and good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Let's hope we get back into the win column very soon. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.